There we go. It's a nice.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Talking Stocks with Dr. J, Professor Spike, and Arjun. Professor Spike is invisible today, right?
Yeah, he's also unable to speak. Can't see him. It's almost like he's not there.
Almost, but he said that he may come. He's having a celebratory breakfast for his 32nd. I think it's his second 30th birthday or something like that. Not quite sure.
More important than us.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about that, but he said he'd try to make it towards the end of the show. So we'll probably be able to wish him and sing him happy birthday. Everybody going to sing Professor Spike happy birthday today. Let's see who everybody is this morning.
A lot of people.
Linda took time off from bottle feeding the quads to join us this morning. How you doing, Linda? Good morning. Patrick has a very good morning, and he's glad to see everybody here. And Dan says it's a balmy 80 degrees here in the east. It's about 75 degrees where I am right now, which is unusually warm for Long Island, New York. How is it in Seattle?
It is as gray as it's ever been.
So I'm thinking Kansas City Chiefs this weekend. I don't know who they're playing. I don't care. They will rebound.
They're playing the crappy Washington football team.
Lay the points. I don't care if there's 17 points.
It's only 6.5. I'm laying that all day.
Yeah, lay it.
They're winning by 7. Easy.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we all cleaned up on Buffalo on Sunday night. At least I did. And thank you, Jiggly, for being a loyal Buffalo supporter and encouraging us.
Mm-hmm.
Linda has fuel cell champion. Maybe we can sneak in a shot on fuel cell.
Yeah.
For Linda. For Linda. Chilly 46 degrees in Minnesota. We're getting weather reports from all over the country. We're starting. Long Beach Harbor, Patrick said, has a lot of container ships that are sitting there with merchandise. And they're not getting unloaded because probably there's no trucks to load them into, no truck drivers that want to move the stuff. Maybe not enough dock workers. Who knows? I mean, it's crazy. The supply chain problem is like a vicious cycle. The factories are not producing the goods anymore because when companies are afraid to order because they can't get it, whatever. It's just a mess.
Yeah,
we don't have to explain it. We just say it's a mess. Where did all the workers go? That's a good question. We're paying them too well with unemployment insurance, maybe. That stopped. Didn't that all stop? They were getting all kinds of benefits.
You talking about the pandemic unemployment?
Yeah, that kind of ended.
Yeah, that's done. It lasted a decent bit, but yeah, I think it's over.
I think what Amazon did, you're going to see a lot of companies do, go to a higher minimum wage, higher starting wage. What is it, 18 minimum?
Mm-hmm.
And Amazon is not going to feel the pinch. They're going to do just fine with paying $18 an hour. You need workers that are a little bit incentivized. You can't pay them nothing and expect them to produce. They're better off staying home and collecting unemployment or whatever. Work in the underground economy. Avoid the taxes.
Yep, it's not rocket science. I agree.
Yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of reasons why the unemployment numbers are very good, but I think it's largely because the participatory rate is very low. So many people just not looking for jobs. As Dan said, the workers at home counting the unspent unemployment bonuses and playing playing Matthews.
I mean, some people. It's not true for everyone, but I know some people that are in this camp.
By the way, speaking of meme stocks, OCGN is one we should look at.
Ocugen, yeah, that's been on a lot of lists for a long time on the meme world.
Yeah, I don't know how you even say it. How do you say it? M-E-M-E?
Meme.
Not meme, not meme, but meme. In French, it would be meme. So
it's like, heme, like the thing in your hemoglobin, like you just
yeah, I guess so. Meme.
Yeah, same thing.
All right, fine. It's an invented word. In my mind, you can say it however you want to say it.
Oh, it's very true. Oh, nice. We're seeing Tina Young is into OPHC. That's one of my biggest positions.
Patrick is confirming Linda's conviction about the chart. Maybe we have to look at fuel cell.
Yeah, fuel cell. I don't own any. I need to get in.
Yeah, I think that's true too. What Chris points out is that a lot of people just packed it in.
Yeah, it's a good point. I mean, that's a huge reason why the IRS is so understaffed. They're not auditing anybody because everyone just quit and then no one's coming in.
Yes, so the IRS has had a lot of retirees and they don't have enough people working.
Yeah.
But Chris is absolutely right. Many boomers, me being one of them, who were approaching retirement, decided to just do it during the pandemic.
Yeah.
Not me, I'm still working.
One of my most important coworkers just pulled that exact trigger. He just quit because he said, you know what? What's the point?
What's the point? Yeah.
I don't blame him.
Money supply rose to 22.2% in July. Some money has gone to meme stocks of Bitcoin. Okay, it's a good theory. I don't know how much actually went to Bitcoin, but who knows? Bitcoin is having a field day every day. Every time I look, it's up.
I think Patrick's right. I think the crypto space has gotten a lot of eyes.
Yeah, I suppose so. The younger workers using pandemic caused upheaval to change career paths.
That's also true. It's called the Great Resignation. I read an article about this.
Yeah, absolutely true. Right? The great time to change careers. Yeah. Look, you're unhappy unloading cargo at the docks. Maybe if you go back to school and you learn coding or something.
Yeah, or you watch our show and have our opinions help you make some money.
Yeah, and a fellow on Twitter tweeted to me that he made 113% on Allo when you bought on the show and I bought earlier.
Excellent.
Jake picked. He bought the options. I bought the stock. I didn't make 113%, but good for him. Jacob,
yeah, I'm happy about it.
Jake, of course, bought the options. Call options.
Jake's on fire. Jake is not here, but he's on fire.
Yeah. Good morning, says Sean. A Nightman is.
Good morning. Hello.
Nightman might be the one from Twitter. I don't remember now.
He's asking about BCRX. We have a lot of good chatter here.
Yeah. Transportation secretary is on maternity leave. His boyfriend and him adopted a baby. All I can say is mazel tov. Jota's with us today. Echo on your mic. Ooh.
The echo's gone.
It's gone?
You're good, yeah. It was there, but I think you sound just fine.
All right. Because I'm using a different mic. I'm using this guy.
That seems like it works pretty well.
Blue. Maybe I should. It has to be closer to my mouth. Maybe I don't know. Probably. See what else. I just want to say thanks for the heads up on aloe. Maybe Bree is one, or maybe Bree is another that benefited from the heads up we gave everyone on aloe. I think another heads up play is OYST. I think they will get approval on Monday, and they're down on the day, so I'm going to buy more. I didn't call it to everyone's attention simply because I forgot.
Mm-hmm.
I remembered this morning. I got to tell people about OYST. They are, of course, seeking NDA from the FDA for their dry eye drug that is administered as a nasal spray. Sounds a little way out, but I think it's good. I think it'll pass. 80 degrees in San Antonio. We're getting a lot of 80-degree numbers, no matter where people live, in the east, in the west, in the south. It doesn't matter. It's warm in the country.
It's 47 degrees here.
47 in Seattle?
Yeah, but I'm okay with it. I need to get some work done anyway. So stay inside.
Shalom, magnificent dancer. MA is with us. MA is using his full name today. Instead of MA, he's formal today.
Yeah, his given name.
Using his given name.
Yeah.
Shalom to you, magnificent dancer.
Nice.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello.
Big crowd.
Tina is back. Tina is back. Good to see Tina back. Two in a row. Any thoughts on BCRX? I'm always thinking about BCRX. I lay awake at night thinking about BCRX.
Yeah, we'll chart it.
And it's going up. It's not going down. I don't care what it's doing today. I didn't look. But it's going up for earnings.
It's pretty flat today, but yeah, you're getting the earnings run up. It's great.
I think so. I think we can break that.
Earnings are going to be good, in my opinion.
We can break that $16 barrier. Of course, everything we have to say is strictly our opinion, and our opinions are strictly our own and do not constitute any investment advice. Check with an advisor before acting. You should also probably check with your dog, right? The dog knows. 2 barks means yes, 1 bark means no.
It's true.
The dog indicator. Jiggly, the Buffalo Bills, #1 ranked team in the nation, all the way Buffalo. They definitely have a shot this year. Super Bowl team.
Yep, I agree. I think they're the best team in both leagues.
And they're certainly the best in the AFC.
Yeah, and I think they can beat the Rams and the Bucks and all that.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you never know with Brady, but I think so.
Yeah.
And now we're quoting Sean McDermott. I want to quote Marv Levy. If only we made that kick, said Marv Levy. If only we made that kick with 2 seconds left.
Yeah,
we would have won that Super Bowl. Tina Young, I'm back.
She's back.
She's back. It's good to have more women. We miss Kat.
Yeah.
Missing Kat lately. Chigley's talking about he's going to Tennessee tomorrow for Monday night game there. Wow. And Jiggly says checkpoint. Let's see what Jiggly says about checkpoint. If Checkpoint hits $7 next 2 days, I will run onto the field Monday night and snatch the ball and wave it down. You gotta love Chigley. You just gotta love Chigley.
I'll look out for that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, chart a couple.
This is one of yours, right? OPS?
Yeah. I'm heavy in this. I'm liking it.
We're making a lot of money this week. Albo's doing well. Vivid is holding its own, and Drio rallied.
Drio had a great PR that I was expecting. Big partnership with a big health plan. I like it.
There's no I in MEM. But there are two me's. That's cute. And I mean, I almost can't stop reading these things. It's contagious.
It's true.
And Donnie is with us. I don't know what to think of Seal. Do you?
No. We can chart it. Why not? We'll just chart a bunch.
Jackie is with us. I mentioned Jackie the other day. So we have another woman. And not only another woman, but local woman, from Long Island, New York.
Nice.
Joda says the echo's gone. Dan, you promised me Q4. That's who's that? Jiggly talking to Dan. Bitcoin is near the all-time high at 60,000. These crazy punk kids are winning big. Patrick is jealous. That's a little jealousy in there. Not a little jealousy. Maybe these little punk kids know what they're doing. You know something? I think Bitcoin has gone far beyond the little punk kids at this point.
Oh, yeah. It's owned by institutions.
Yeah, there's big time money in it now.
Bitcoin might as well just be a hedge fund at this point.
Yeah. And of course, our favorite European viewer, Marco, is here from Switzerland. 7 hours difference, I believe, right? So it's about 7 p.m. And Marco is just finished with dinner, checking in on us. 75 degrees in San Diego. We're getting weather from all over the country. Yeah. And do we know Tina? I think Jiggly would like to get to know Tina. What do you think?
Yeah, it seems like it.
Yeah.
So,
an MA remark. MA said something that we've said many times in the past, that BCRX is a takeout candidate, buyout candidate.
Yeah, well...
Remember when they did that Investors Day presentation?
Yeah, the dog and pony show. Yeah.
Yes. It looked to me like they were putting up the for sale sign.
I think they're for sale. I think they want a big price tag though, and I don't think they're going to get it anytime soon.
Yeah. And this is the worry. What's the catalyst after earnings?
Well, no, yeah, I mean, the catalysts are earnings until Factor D gets their phase 3 readout. That's not going to be till late next year.
Yeah, so we're waiting for Factor D. That's
yeah, but I mean, the earnings will be good. I don't think you sell BCRX. I just don't think you add it big time.
Yeah. Another football commentary. Never underestimate Tom Brady, though I do like Josh, meaning.
Yeah. I mean, Brady, one day he'll be gone, but he's still here, so we got to take him seriously.
Josh Allen, of course. Yeah, that should be an interesting matchup, Buffalo, Tampa Bay, if it comes down to that, and for the AFC title. Man is with us, M is with us, and Anthony Lotito is with us.
Yeah.
And Tina, of course, is yelling for Seal. We'll have to do Seal. SEL. We need Professor Spike to write all these things down for us.
I got him.
Jota says CRISPR. Yeah, we have to look at CRISPR, which is the bloom has come off the rose for the gene editing stocks. Is that what happened?
Maybe. I think we should start with Mankind, though, because they got that PDUFA.
Yeah, Mankind has a PDUFA today, and so does what else? There's one more PDUFA waiting on today. Well, I know OYST has one on Monday, but there's another one today.
Not sure.
I'm not sure either. But I'm not sure, and I own it. I'm off by an hour at 6 p.m. in Zurich. So it's 6 hour difference.
Cool. Should we chart them up?
Oh, this is the one that's today.
Yeah, AVDL. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Which of course I own some.
It's having a big run today.
I own everything again. I'm scared to count how many biotechs.
AVDL is having a big run today. 8%.
Anthony likes us.
Nice.
Anthony likes us. Be sure to smash that like button and the subscribe button if you haven't already. And I'm talking to not only our viewers that are live with us today, but certainly all those that are going to be watching long after we say sayonara, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And what does Dan have to say? Oh, everything takes its turn. Nash stocks, gene editing, then next. Well, look, the Alzheimer's drugs are still going to be prominent. You know what encouraged me a little bit is Maria, the CEO of Novus, was very bullish on their Parkinson's drug, making a remark. I don't know whether she's talking about the same, I guess it's the same phase 2 trial, but she was pointing out statistical significance in function for Parkinson's patients. So I think they're going to go ahead at least with the Parkinson's phase 3, and that makes me happy from a personal point of view as well. And remember, we had JD on the show, a participant in the phase 2 trial. She was very optimistic that it worked well on her, the drug, for her Parkinson's symptoms. So getting a little bit personal, I have a vested interest in Novus. Not only do I own it, but I'd love to see it succeed. All right, so is the Aviel run-up before PDUFA a good thing? You know something, I think it doesn't much matter. I've seen it both ways, the run-up and then it fails, and the run down and then it succeeds. I've seen it every which way, run up and it passes. I don't think there's any correlation, period. Do you?
I mean, not anymore. No, these days I think it's more or less random.
Yeah, I mean, unless you're saying that there's a run-up because there's a leak, but you know that's unlikely.
No, because see, look, Albo was like dumping hard the day of the PDUFA, and then like they released the approval at like 12:30 or 3:30, and then it just started running up. So yeah, I don't think it's good or bad. I think it's just we don't know till we know.
Yeah. All right. Bitcoin, when it was at 37,000 not too long ago, was in retrospect a steal. My opinion back then was that the trading range for Bitcoin would be 35 to 55,000. But it looks like it's taken that out and it's just going to make new all-time highs. Bitcoin is pretty amazing. Let's chart at least a few stocks. Let's do Seal because Tina's wants it real bad. Fuel Cell for Linda. So a few stocks that I didn't plan on charting, we're going to chart.
Yeah, we should start with Mankind because they have the PDUFA today.
Yeah, Mankind PDUFA today.
A lot of people are in. Yeah, we'll do those two.
the market is doing well with the S&P up half of 1%, the Dow up 4/5 of 1%, 8.8%. The Nasdaq down 0.3, up 0.3%, and the Russell. So the markets are doing nicely. So you want to start with Mankind.
Yeah, we'll do some Mankind.
I haven't put the table. I'm going for all.
Same. I've sold none. I believe in this approval. And I just like the chart. The chart looks good.
Yeah. It's down a little today. That's okay.
Yeah, it's had a nice run. Very nice run.
Yeah. MA, you like this one, don't you? I know MA picked one pick for the year, I believe. Let's see if MA has anything to say about Mankind. Okay, so we topped out right about here at 544, and we're waiting for the PDUFA result. So that's the story, and we hit a bottom today of 506, and we bounced nicely off that bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that, you know, the bulls and the bears are pretty much even right now, and it's just a question of which way you want to swing. You want to go on this one. You bullish or bearish? I'm bullish, but there is a bear case to be made, and you could see it right between the lines, 545 and 545 and 510, right?
Yeah.
There you go. Back and forth for the week, and the feeling is, you know, judging from this chart, you can't really formulate an opinion as to whether it's going to be approved or not. The approval or CRL, whatever it is going to send it in one direction or the other. But right now we're in this trading range, 510 to 545. We will get out of the trading range on Monday, one way or the other.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
I mean, it's true.
And the thing is,
approval doesn't, as we were talking about, approval doesn't guarantee a big pop, but it definitely helps if you're long.
Yeah. I think approval, you can certainly have an opportunity to get out at my $6 target on approval. That's my target. So I'm going to remove at least half at $6. And without approval, if there's a CRL, I don't think it collapses the stock. I think you're looking at something like a modest decline to 486. I don't think it collapses all the way down to the 450 level. It's possible, 450. But I'm not looking for a big collapse with a CRL here. I don't think there's everything is banking on this particular NDA, and it's partners with another, what's the name, UTHR, whatever that is.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're more vulnerable to take the hit. Mankind has a big pipeline, potentially huge pipeline. If this one don't make it, so I think it'll make it. But if it doesn't, I don't think it's the end of the world. That's my opinion on this. I know normally a CRL and it's cut in half, but that's not happening here. I mean, it could. Anything is possible, but I don't think so. And if it does happen, I'm going to load up because I think it's just one small, speed bump, if you like, or headwind, whatever you want to call it. I think mankind long-term prospects are excellent. So I want it to pass, but if it doesn't, I'm not going to get that upset. So that's how I feel about it. The other PDUFA, AVBL, this has got a pre-PDUFA run. Mankind had a bit of a pre-PDUFA run too. This one, starting here at 789, made it all the way up to 1080. So it did have a nice PDUFA run, but now it's given back to 998 and was as low as 912 yesterday. So it's all over the map. This one, of course, that CRL would be a disaster.
Yeah.
That's the difference. The CRL on this one is a disaster. It's only a minor setback for mankind. That's how I look at it. So the 911 floor will not hold. You're looking at probably a drop to this level at least. Probably more than that. It's hard to say where it drops. Maybe as much as 50%.
Yeah, I think if you're in this one and you have a good average, I would take some off the table now. Because we've seen this too many times. PDUFAs, even if they're successful, they don't hold gains.
It's a one pill a day narcolepsy drug. The concept is good. The early data was good from phase 2. I don't know if it's going to pass or not, but I hope it does. Partly because I'm invested in it. I guess that's the main reason. But it's still a problem. Narcolepsy doesn't sound like a serious problem, but if you're behind the wheel and you suddenly doze off, I think that's a pretty serious problem. So narcolepsy is more serious than it sounds. I've seen people with narcolepsy, and it's not so good. I don't really know them, but I've seen them. Look at the nice floor it has here on the chart, which of course means nothing. 850 is a nice floor, but it all depends on the approval. It's quite possible it gets approved and then goes down anyway down to this 850 level.
Right.
That's very possible. All right. So remember, even approvals tend to not necessarily mean the stock will pop.
Exactly.
Yeah. Most of the time, in fact, it pops pre-market or post-market, and then gives back. So I don't know. I don't know why I'm getting all this crazy mail alerts.
You got to turn off notifications. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think we've said what we have to say about PDUFAs in general. I mean, we've seen so few actually like really run on the news itself. They run up to the news and then they tend to just kind of relax.
Generally, there have been a few. Didn't Amarin have a huge pop from 2 to 14 or something on PDUFA? I think when it's least expected, when the odds are favoring the CRL and it gets approved.
Yeah. Well, Amarin wasn't even PDUFA. That was the data readout. I think the place you make money is the big data readouts, the phase 2, the phase 3, and then after that, I don't know.
Yeah, the PDUFA by that time, the data is known and it's anticlimactic, probably. The thing about the PDUFA being passed, like a stock like Avidel, if the FDA gives the approval on this one, it makes it much more likely to be a buyout candidate. So that's an important factor too.
Yeah. Well, what's the next one we wanted to do? I think Oyster.
Okay, that's an interesting one. Let's not forget SEEL and FCEL. Oyster's down 32 cents today. And of course, they have an interesting nasal spray for dry eyes. Now, dry eyes is a major market. This market cap is only 300 million or 350 million. So this passes and they get a decent percentage of the marketplace. This thing is worth $1 billion. So that would be a triple from here. So I see this as potentially going up to about $50, $40 to $50, and then probably taken out for 100. If it's as good as they say it is. So this is a very interesting one. There's a lot of talk that it won't pass, and we'll get a CRL. So, you gotta, it's a gamble. I own some. I'm willing to take the gamble. I'm in it to win it. The chart is showing a little PDUFA run from 10, what is it, $10? 1070 went as high as 1440. So it's a nice 40%. And now it's given back a little today, but not much. So today's your last chance to get in if you want to go in for the PDUFA. Do I think it's
it looks like the way to play PDUFAs is who cares if it gets approved or not. Just buy it a month or 6 weeks before and just sell the run up and goodbye.
Well, 6 months before is way too early. I think you got to sell it, but start buying it 2 weeks before.
Depends. Yeah. This one, 2 weeks. Yeah. Whenever you see a clear breakout. Yeah.
Yeah. If you're going to play PDUFA runs, you don't want to play them too early because you get hurt. Like this one was $15 on September 10th. If you started looking for PDUFA run then, you've gotten cream. So
or just don't play them at all.
Yeah. Let's look at fuel cell. The chart says good things, says Linda.
Yeah, I'm going to look at this one. I don't own any.
I don't either.
I got a little bit of money.
It's had a very nice run, and we are at a key level.
I like this chart.
Sure.
Yeah, it's nice.
Trend line, beautiful.
Yeah, and then I guess ideally I would buy when it hits the trend line, but maybe it won't hit it.
Yeah, who knows? We're about to take out this high of 786.
Yeah, that's a big one. That's a big one.
That's a big one, but that's not the key one.
The key one's that one in the 8s. Yeah.
We hit 785 today, but this is the key one.
Yeah. Then it's off to the races.
Yeah. The key to this one really running is the August 10th high.
Mm-hmm.
That's the key. You take that one out, a little over $8, right?
So then you might get some.
What is it?
Real action. Yeah.
829, 831, 831.
I could see it running up to 829, pulling back, and then going up. Yeah.
Right now, we're sitting at a potential double top, so you got to be a little careful.
Exactly. Yeah. But if it can make a new high, I'm very interested.
Yeah, I mean, even though this high 784, 785 is not the key turning point, pivot point, it still has to be taken out.
Yep.
And if it can't be taken out, the longer it takes to take this out, the scarier the chart looks to me.
Yeah. If it hits that triple top, I'm not playing it. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's had a nice run. Maybe from 6 to 761 in 7 trading days.
Yeah.
It might be worth taking something off the table already.
I can't buy this today. I thought about it, but it doesn't look good enough.
Yeah. AEMD is one I've been buying every day.
Yeah, I mean, you're bullish the tech.
I like the gizmo. I think the device has got a lot going for it. It's been weak today and weak all week. It's had a weak week, but I do like it. I'm buying it on a daily basis, pretty much. I buy a little bit and adding to my collection. I think there will be. I think the data will come in by the end of the year on the feasibility study, phase one, be a phase 1 on COVID for very sick COVID patients that basically look like they're dying. And if they can turn it around for these patients and they walk out, get dressed and walk out instead of die, I think that's pretty phenomenal. And, we only saw 2 results, the first 2 patients. One made it, the other one didn't, but the results were encouraging. And that it was published in a medical journal. But now they hired a CRO to oversee this COVID trial. And the CEO, Chuck Fisher, called the trial active, meaning that it should, in my mind, fill by the end of the year. So I know it's been a long time since the beginning of it, probably close to a year, maybe 8 months since it started, and it's gone very slowly. But they added the Cooper Medical Center in Jersey, and I think that's what they're counting on to get a lot of patients. So we have a lot of support down here at 3.25 if it gets that low. And I don't care if it gets that low because I'll just add more. I'm looking for a 10 bagger on this one. Anything less than that, I'll be disappointed. And of course, if the data is no good, I'm looking at 0 or $1 a share.
True.
So everything is up. It depends on the data of the COVID trial.
Right.
It doesn't matter what's going on with head and neck cancer in the University of Pittsburgh Medical Center. That immaterial. That's a long ways off. They didn't hire a CRO for that trial. They hired the CRO for the COVID trial. And the CRO will also probably push the procedure on patients.
Yeah.
So the CRO will ensure that this trial gets finished by the end of the year.
I think so. Yeah, that was a really key hire. I like that one.
Yeah. So that's the basis of my belief that it will complete sooner than later, and that I do believe the data will be good. Good to great. Great, and it goes to, pick a number. Good, it goes to 30. Great, it goes to 100. Because the market cap is like 0. nothing on this. What
I
did I
also
do?
think it's fine to buy this and put a stop around like $3 if you're worried.
Yeah, I don't see it going below 3.25 until the data.
Sure, but I guess what I'm saying is like there seems to be a lot more upside than downside from these levels.
Well, not really because it's so data dependent, right?
No, but I mean like when you're putting in so many touches on that bottom line, right? You can feasibly say, okay, that's my stop, 20 cents below, 25 cents below, and then
You could, or you could just make it to 200.
yeah, same thing. It'll be the same thing once they hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, Can we look at DRIO, my big winner of the week?
What about SCEL?
Sure, yeah, we can do that first. Yeah, because DRIO pulled back, and I think I might want to double down.
Yeah, it did pull back to the 50. And it's trading between the 100 and the 50 right now. But it had a nice pop all the way up to 279. I hope you took a little off the table that day.
Oh no, I don't have this one. I was talking about DRIO.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
But no, this one, yeah. I mean, let's see where this closes. But this one looks decent.
This one looks okay. It looks like it found support at the 50.
Yeah.
It's got to break through the 100. Breaks through the 100, it should challenge this high of 279.
Yep.
I like the fact that it bounced off the 50 today. Low at 216, we're now trading at 227. Let's see how it finishes on the day. I think it could finish above the 9-day. Maybe even get more back. So how it finishes the rest of the day is telling. Being today is a Friday, and I like to see strong finishes on a Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Even though we hit that 50 and bounce, I'd like to see a little continuation into the close. I'm trying to draw a trend line. Not really good. It doesn't look like I'm getting it. Whatever. Take that off. It's not much of a trend line. It looks okay from the chart. I mean, it had a long downward spiral, I can see. Let's arrow it a little bit. It's come down from much higher levels, and we're trading at pretty low levels. But this $1.69 might have been it. We hope. So
yeah.
Let's see how that, if I can draw a line through that. Yeah,
that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah, we do have a little trend line going from the low. So the chart looks okay. We're moving in the right direction for the most part. We got to see if it can break the 100, and then they get it. Then it gets very interesting with a break of the 100-day moving average.
Yeah. Yeah, if it keeps banging its head against the 100, then might be in trouble. But yeah, if it breaks through, I agree. I think this is starting to look really nice.
Yeah, and also as long as it doesn't go below the 50, it's pretty good. So
yep, nice trading range.
Yeah, this might be a good spot to gamble. You come in right here, and you say to yourself, if it goes above the 100, I'm going to add. And if it goes below the 50, I'm out.
Yep.
You can.
I think it's a bet worth making. Maybe call it 2-to-1 odds. It breaks the 100. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it could go either way, and it's if you like the fundamentals on this stock, I think this is a good place to get in.
Yep.
All right. So, what did you want me to look at? Albo, Drio?
Drio, yeah, DRIO. I'm really liking the chart. I was looking at a longer term time frame on this chart, and I think it's kind of doing the cup and handle thing on like the weekly. I just love this company anyway.
This is the like telemedicine. Is that what this is?
Yeah, it's telehealth. They just signed a big contract with a health plan for their mental health technology. I think the tech has proven itself. It's just a matter of waiting for the revenue reports to come in.
I could use some of that mental health.
But I also love that today it didn't really give much back, because yesterday had a huge.
It has a beautiful trend line, and it now gapped up.
Yep.
So it's looking pretty good.
What I'm hoping is that 100-day becomes support, and that it really starts to run.
It was today.
I think this has real potential to go to 25 again, because it was at 30 earlier this year. I like this to go to 25.
I see that.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people got used to not seeing the doctors in person and want to continue. And furthermore, a lot of doctors got used to not seeing patients in person and want to continue, especially mental health, right?
Yep. They also have other areas they work on. They do diabetes.
If you're talking to a shrink on the phone, the shrink could be the one on the couch, not you.
Yep, exactly.
Well, look at the advantages.
And the chart agrees.
The chart agrees.
Yeah.
And look, I just had a neurologist appointment yesterday. I did it through Northwell app, which is essentially telehealth. And there was no reason for me to see him in person. He tells me to walk. He asks me what the date is. He makes me do something with my fingers. If I go there or don't go there, it's the same thing. So, basically we just chatted anyway. So certain doctors you don't really need. What about a skin doctor to do a preliminary look at your skin? I think that might be cool.
Someone's asking me what my time frame they said 35. I'm saying 25. The 25, I think you can get it within 4 to 6 months on this stock, maybe sooner.
Look at this. Look at this level of support held right here. This low is important.
Today was such an encouraging day. I thought it was going to give back a lot more, and it didn't. I think that's really telling.
What was resistance is now support.
Yep.
You can see that at a glance.
This was way oversold, yeah.
That what is it, 1460 area, whatever that is, 1467, 1470, whatever. This is now clear-cut support. So you have about $1.50 below where it's trading.
I'm comfortable adding at that halfway of the green candle, like the low of today. I think I'm personally comfortable adding there.
Oh, that's a Dr. J automatic area.
Yep. If this sees the mid 15s, I have bids ready to buy them.
Yep. I do like this a lot. Good luck with this one. I might buy a little. I might join you. I might join you on this one. We have a couple of minutes.
Yeah, you promised. I think CRISPR. You did.
I can do one more.
What do you think, CRISPR or Ocugen?
I'll do the optimistic one, Ocugen.
Okay.
Not that I'm not optimistic, CRISPR. Of course I am. But
and then at the end, I'll answer some questions.
Kathy and I are walking down the aisle together with CRISPR. Kathy added a few more billion, I think.
This one's beautiful. Look at that.
Yeah, of course, the question is it just a meme stock, or does it have some substance? the WHO, World Health Organization, is rumored or believed to approve the Ocugen vaccine for COVID. And it's not their vaccine. They're partnered with an Indian company, forget the name. But anyway, they have the rights in North America, US and Canada.
You know what? I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna buy this now.
It's made the old-fashioned way, you know, like the flu vaccine. And the feeling is maybe a lot of people that are scared of the mRNA vaccines will take this one.
Yeah.
In Canada, they're looking for EUA in Canada on this one. If they get the EUA in Canada, this thing will pop to 2025.
Yep.
If it's more than just a meme stock, you know.
I'm comfortable buying it now because I just like the way that it held this little run. I'm going to buy a little bit right now.
I might buy a little after the show.
So a couple other questions. People had a question on BCRX. I think it's going to run up to earnings. I think you might see 16s, maybe 17s, and then I'd recommend taking a little bit off around then because, look, I think revenue's priced in pretty big time. We need factor D. I think it's in a trading range. When it hits the top of the trading range, 17, 18, take a little off. Buy something nice.
We have confirmation by a true professional, a clinical psychologist, who says, laughing out loud, you're right. Virtual appointments are the future.
Oh, PsyD. Yeah, I have some good friends that are PsyDs.
Yeah, so next time I'm feeling down and blue, I'm going to call Aaron to cheer me up a little bit.
Nice.
But, you know, I was going to say something. I better not say that because I was going to say something a little off color. You never do that, right? You can read my mind on that one, right?
Yeah, we don't want to cancel you.
All right, so here we have it. Allo, goodbye. ALLO, goodbye, everybody. See you on Tuesday.
See you Tuesday, and have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy that 80-degree weather or whatever the hell you have going on.
Take care. Bye, everybody.
See ya.